club's announcement of our Citizen of the Year. We're here to honor our choice and pleased to relate that Larry Culler is our Citizen of the Year.
Hey.
Those who are waiting to become a part of this, please come in to the celebration.
Oh, you missed it. You probably do, Larry.
Congratulations, Dad.
Okay. All right.
Are you surprised?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'll take it to the end if you guys got enough room, because we gotta find some place to sit.
Where do you want me to sit?
Right up front, Larry. Very good.
Cheryl will come up here and join me, or she'd rather sit with the kids?
I think we're just gonna have her sit right down.
Okay.
You guys really know anything about
That
it?
works.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could fill you in, can't we?
Yes.
Hey, Bruce, I'm probably gonna need
We'll
one of
start
these.
with honoring our country with the national anthem. Thank you, Keisha. Just to say that I guess more of a friend, so what an honor to introduce you as Citizen of the Year, and congratulations, and so well deserved. We thinking that you're welcome. Please, I'm gonna look at my notes on this part because I don't want to mess it up. You know, all the teasing that you've done to your sisters over the years, it's probably time for payback just a little bit, I believe. I'm sure you, as well as teasing them, you love them as well. So help me welcome both Darlene and Carolyn to the podium.
Carolyn, she'd have to give a program on it.
That's true. You told me I had to be done by 1 or they leave.
Hey, Shannon, check that microphone, make sure it's working.
Oh, okay. Can you guys hear it?
Nope, you're fine.
Oh.
This is his life.
Oh.
I'm the picture taker in the family, so I brought pictures.
And that's true, she's the only one that does.
Well, that's a pretty good one.
All right, well, Rotary is the perfect organization for our brother Larry. Larry likes to eat, which is why we think he has always had perfect or almost perfect attendance at the Tuesday Rotary meetings. I have never known him to turn down a hot, delicious, homemade meal that is reasonably priced. I am sure he always cleans his plate.
Well, I'm a little
Making
nervous.
a liar out of it.
A little shook up today.
Kudos to the kitchen crew for their hard work and expertise and for feeding our brother. Larry enjoys numbers. However, Larry is especially partial to numbers attached to dollar signs, with the money coming in, not so much the money going out. As a Rotarian, he had the perfect job as your treasurer for just a few years, I have heard. How many was it?
15.
Here's a tip. If you need to ask Larry for a favor, we suggest calling on the days the market is up. Another comment on why Larry made Rotary a good treasurer is because he does not have a dishonest bone in his body. He had it surgically removed in, I think it was 1990. Oops, that wasn't a bad bone. That was his gallbladder.
Oh, is that when that was?
I don't know.
86.
I don't remember. Larry loves golf. The Rotarian scrambles are the best. Even though there are 4 on a team, we basically are a team of 1. Because Larry is the only one of us that can golf. There were 2 exceptions, though. It's hard to see this when I'm putting it down. That was when Barth and Cheryl played on the team. They were both our putters because basically they were good at putting. If mulligans are sold, we would buy as many as possible just to stay in the game. When asking Larry about the scoring, he says, Rotarians don't cheat, but the Kiwanians might. Just kidding. If any of you are members of Kiwanis too out there, please do not do a Will Smith, Chris Rock scenario on me. The Rotarian motto is service before self, and that fits our brother. He is generous and kind. He contributes to the community and cares about others. Therefore, Rotary is the perfect organization for Larry.
I'm not sure that's the truth. But that's okay.
Sure. Yeah, you keep it in the
She
chair.
can write my speech when I run for president.
That's right.
I'm getting there.
I contacted my other sisters, because there's 3 more of us. So he's had to put up with 5 sisters all these years. And this is my sister Roberta from Texas. My most precious memories of Larry is how he entertains his 2 nieces from Texas. When they come to visit in Ohio, he would always tell them to watch out for the ghosts that lived in Mom's attic. He informed us that he would come visit us in Texas when they got married. And sure enough, he was good on that promise when Sarah got married. Love you, brother. Watch out for that ghost since you are living there now. Love, Roberta. And the other daughter, Roberta's daughter, Monica, is getting married in Florida next March, so we've got plans to head that way. Then my 2 other sisters, Linda and Donna, are on a horse trip. So they sent a couple of quick little letters. This is what Linda wrote. The definition of a brother is a male having the same parents as someone else. But Larry is so much more. He is helpful when I need someone to bale hay and put it in the loft with me. He is generous when I need a dehumidifier because our crawl space got flooded. He is adventurous when we drove a U-Haul all the way to Chicago to help out clean out Aunt Carol's place. He is trustworthy when I need advice about finances. He is dependable when I need someone to do my pet chores. He even cleans up after the horses. He is compassionate when there are cats that need a home. He now has 4 cats between him and Cheryl. He is frugal when it comes to buying socks, shoes, or anything for himself. There are good stories to tell about that one. He is funny when he teases and shows his dry sense of humor. He is also directionally challenged when he has to navigate a roundabout.
He went into it the wrong way, or almost did.
Thanks for doing what you do and for being you. Love, your sister, Linda. And this is from my other sister, Donna. It is so much positive to say about my brother that I'm afraid my writing skills will not do it justice. My brother is a wonderful listener. He pays close attention to information that a person is sharing and then refers that information later on. That later on may be 1 month, 1 year, but he always remembers that conversation. Therefore, Larry can relate to others. He relates in a teasing way that is non-threatening. His method creates a platform for more conversation, especially when it's politics, the economy, and so much more. And while the conversation is occurring, there are plenty of laughs to enjoy. My brother has a kind heart. He feeds the birds and enjoys other wildlife that come to his country yard. He enjoys watching the wildlife, not hunting or trapping it. This is a characteristic he has had since a young man. My brother is extremely knowledgeable about finances and investments. When I need advice, I like talking to him. He has a way of explaining the information in a layman's terms. My brother is very dependable. When Larry has a task, he sees it through, and he makes sure that it's done right to his satisfaction. And last but not least, my brother is an excellent dog sitter. Just ask my dog Shelby, who loves going to Larry's home for extended stays and seems to miss him when we bring her home. We can tell that she is moping around since she's off her feed once she's back home. But that's okay, Shelby. I can relate since I love visiting my brother too. Love from Donna. Then I brought some pictures of my brother, and this is him over here in the corner. And this is our grandfather, Earl Hasmeyer, the mom's dad. And Earl is trying to appease our sister Roberta. She's bawling her head off in the picture. And Larry, of course, seems very concerned about the fact that Grandpa's not doing a good job.
I got that bow tie look.
Yeah. Of course, the family, which all of them are here today, and Cheryl and Kevin and Chrissy, and well, they're missing a couple people. The 3 boys are here today too. And then us with my brother and the 5 sisters, and I can lay these out later so you can take a look. And of course, Mom. Larry was the best son ever.
Didn't have much competition, did he?
We had great times, and we still do, at the lake at Hamilton. This is a reunion we had after we went canoe riding in Antwerp out at the park with all of the more of extended family. So that was a good time. And then, of course, more extended family is when the Cullers have their reunion at Defiance at the River Park. And we are, this year will be close to 70 years that we've had the Culler reunion. And then, of course, my brother Larry has had 2 exchange students, and this is Bren in this picture. She was really a sweetheart. Larry had to really help her with math. Really help her with math.
And English.
And English.
Yeah.
And history.
And the Rohit. What I remember about Rohit, and I could not find a picture of him, but Larry and Cheryl, I think, took him to Chicago to visit Aunt Carol and Uncle Bill at that time. And what was it, Ferrari?
Lamborghini.
A Lamborghini. They stopped at a Lamborghini car dealership, and he got to sit in one. He was so excited.
And then he puts that on Facebook or whatever, and all these other exchange students, wow, your dad owns that car.
And then, of course, the band. Cheryl and Larry have been in the community band for too many years to count, but I've always enjoyed coming over for the band, and they have usually, and then, of course, his love. And here's one of those cats that he helps my sister befriend.
Yeah, I'm even awake from that one. That was one of Linda's.
One of Linda's cats. She always needs temporary, by the way, well, she came just a couple of months ago to talk about her Cats Forever, Enough Cats. So if you ever need some cats, she's always looking for homes for her strays.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Now I did tell the car story. Now I nixed it.
Very nice, thank you. And at this question.
Nice.
I think I have to just interject this real quick. I think Bob is as excited about Larry getting Citizen of the Year, probably more so excited than Larry is about getting Citizen of the Year. So it's been a lot of fun.
Before I award this, I have to say that Larry is quite a bowler and quite a golfer. And one time he was asked to substitute for one of our friends on a bowling team, and he was excited about it. So he came with his bowling ball.
Oh, not the shoe story, Bob.
When he went to get his ball out, the zipper was all rusted. He had to cut it out to get his ball out. Then he went and hit the ball.
I thought maybe you were gonna tell about the shoes and having the mouse
Jump in.
It's coming.
I knew Larry's father, Bob, back in 1964. I was a purchasing guy at a Dotco Pneumatic Tools that was in town, and what a friendly guy. And anyway, he was in business 1964.
That's when he started.
When he started, and that business is still going. And I remember Larry and Cheryl trying to get one of the lines that I represent. And being the conservative I am, I had Headley's in town as a distributor, and I didn't want somebody to be fighting with each other. And to this day, it was the wrong decision, but that's fine. Larry, it is with my pleasure and an honor I award you this plaque as a token of our appreciation of what you have done and what you are doing for our community, our district, and beyond. Thank you.
Thank everybody. This is more than I deserve, of course, but I just, well, that's it.
Larry, congratulations, and thank you for your contributions that you've made to better our club and to build our community. Your passion for philanthropic work shows in all that you do. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention my committee of helping pull this all together. Susan had worked probably endless hours working with the family, so that was very much appreciated. And Turk, he was also on the committee with us in selection and pulling this all together, so thanks to both of you.
I need to introduce my family. That's my older sister, Darlene, and her husband, Denny. Darlene gave the program on the DAV or DBA or what?
Veterans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Carolyn and Joe, that's Carolyn in the white, and Joe's her husband. they actually are master gardeners, and I've always wanted them to do a program, but maybe now we can get them. And then Kevin, my son's in between them there. He went to Germany as a Rotary exchange student. And then Chrissy, she's over there, and with her 3 youngest boys, Katie didn't make it. We got Matt, Nate, and Jack here on the end.
Wait, boys.
Huh? Yeah, Jack. Next year you'll get a program. I'm president and I can make it happen. Thank you then, everybody. I'm glad to see Amy's here too. She dropped out for a little bit.
Oh, definitely, I was older.
Oh, I forgot Cheryl.